Hey guys, what's up? So we've got a little bit of news to do with the trademarking of the Yugioh 7 series. That now they've confirmed the new logo for the official series, which will be broadcast in the West. So this includes trademarks labelled for the United States and the European Union. As of yet, no other information is provided. However, they do have the source material for this information. So we'll have a quick look at that. So this one here is the US trademark. It says that the status of the trademark is live/pending. A new application will be assigned to an examining attorney approximately 3 months after its filing date. Therefore, you've got it on the information as well. Obviously, the serial number for the application, which is what it's registered under. It says here that the date of filing for the application was the 20th of May 2020, so a couple of weeks ago. And this means, obviously at the moment, this is the intellectual property. They want to keep that under protection. This is, so they're making a start of looking into how they're going to do the Western releases. The language of the application is obviously going to be in English. And the purpose of the trademark itself is to have a trademark service mark to protect the use of the new logo that they've developed. The English translation of Yugioh in the mark is King of the Game, which is the existence of the trademark. And the description of the trademark includes the mark consists of wording Yugioh in a white stylized font superimposed on Japanese characters in yellow and red stylized font, and above the word sevens in a light red and dark red stylized font. The entire design is on a black background and outlined with jagged, curved and straight black and white lines. The grey appearing in the mark is background and not part of the mark. And the description of the mark is part of the way how they protect it. It avoids anyone else using the same style. If they do, they're liable to get sued for it. Information concerning the colours of the claimed, the colours black, white, yellow, red and dark red are claimed as a feature of this particular mark. It provides the address of the location of the trademark request within New York, and it's been made under the application of Kabushiki Kaisha Shuhisha, also known as TA Shuhisha Incorporated, which is the original Konami headquarters in Tokyo, Japan. They refer to whoever's actually dealing with the case itself, and the applications that they've sought after with the International Classification of Goods and Services for the purposes of registration of marks, the NICE classification and the list of goods and services classified according thereto. So this involves what they've trademarked it for, so straps for mobile phones, accessories for mobile phones, namely earphones, phone cases, mouse pads, integrated circuit cards and other recording media, namely DVDs and CDs, recorded computer programs for video and computer games, downloadable computer programs for video and computer games via communication networks, computer game programs for games adapted for use within an external display screen or monitor, downloadable programs via communication networks for computer games adapted for use with an external display screen or monitor, downloadable recordings featuring music via communication networks, exposed cinematographic films, exposed slide films, slide film mounts, recorded video discs, videotapes, DVDs and CD-ROMs, featuring animated cartoons and animation, and featuring movies in the field of adventure and children's entertainment. Downloadable image files via the internet featuring animated cartoons and animation. Downloadable electronic publications in the nature of books and magazines in the field of comics, cartoons, games, music, movies, and toys. Computer game programs for arcade games, adapted to use with an external display screen or monitor. Spectacles, sunglasses, downloadable electronic publications in the nature of comic book and magazines in the field of comics and cartoons. In terms of notebooks, it looks at for writing, paper, stationery, postcards, rubber, erasers, seals for stationery, stickers for stationery, writing instruments, bookmarkers, writing pads, pens and pencil cases, posters, collectible trading cards, books and comic books featuring cartoons and children's stories, calendars, diaries, printed matter, namely posters, brochures and newsletters. In the field of comics, electric pencil sharpeners, luncheon mats on paper, towels of paper, handkerchiefs of paper, pastes and adhesives for stationery or household use, comic books featuring cartoons and children's stories. All-purpose carrying bags, tote bags, handbags, waist bags, shoulder bags, backpacks, Boston bags, carry-on bags, school bags, travelling bags, wallets, key cases, commutation ticket holders, namely ticket pouches, business card cases, leather pouches, pouches for holding keys, drawstring pouches, pouches of textile, pouches for holding makeup, keys and other personal items, umbrellas, parasols, walking sticks, canes, clothing for domestic pets, envelopes of leather for packaging, clothing mainly jeans, jackets, pants, coats, sweaters, sports shirts, polo shirts, shirts, blouses, shirts for suits, sweatshirts, pyjamas, nightwear, underwear, swimwear, swimming caps, t-shirts, sleep masks, aprons, socks and stockings, shawls, scarves, gloves, mittens, neckties and neckerchiefs, bandanas, undergarments, mufflers as neck scarves, ear muffs, hoods, nightcaps, headwear, footwear, not for sports, shoes, boots, masquerade, costumes, garters, suspenders, waistbands, belts for clothing, clothes for sports, namely jerseys, footwear for sports, namely athletic footwear, and computer game consoles for use with an external display, screen or monitor, handheld games with liquid crystal displays, toys, namely action figures, dolls, puzzle games, and dominoes, playing cards, trading card games, cards for trading card games, coin-operated amusement machines, and apparatus for use in amusement parks other than arcade video game machines, playing card game accessories, namely playing card cases, playing card holders, mats for use in connection with playing card games, playing card shuffling device, and darts, jigsaw puzzles. Educational and instructional services, namely providing classes, panel discussions, and seminars in the field of arts, crafts, sports, comics, and entertainment, and providing information thereof, arranging, conducting, and organising game events, namely card game competitions, providing non-downloadable electronic books and electronic comics in the field of cartoons, games, movies, and toys via communication networks, and providing information thereof. Services of reference libraries for electronic publications, service of reference libraries for literature and documentary records, and providing information thereof, providing non-downloadable images, namely motion pictures and still images via the internet or mobile phone communications, and providing information thereof, movie showing, movie film production, and movie film distribution, and providing information thereof, entertainment services, namely providing non-downloadable sound recordings featuring music via internet or mobile phone communications, and providing information thereof, providing non-downloadable games via communications by computer terminals or mobile phone communications, and providing information thereof, providing amusement facilities, and providing information thereof, entertainment services, namely an ongoing series featuring animated cartoons provided through webcasts. So this actually specifies a lot of the pretty much anything you use. If anyone tries to use the logo for any type of merchandising, Konami is well within their right to take anything to courts for the purposes of even like creating T-shirts. So anyone who's stupid enough to go down that route could be taken to court very easily. And the same will be replicated across Europe. Konami is pretty much an expert these days of trademarking their content and their works since they've been running for over 20 years, and they've got the right kind of backing for it. The good thing is this kind of confirms that they're thinking ahead, even with the virus and not being able to communicate fully, and not being able to integrate as quickly as they would possibly like to. They're still committed to try and get the release for Yu-Gi-Oh! 7s as it would have been scheduled. Again, I think there's going to be a slight delay just because the Japanese has had to cut back for about a month or so. So we might see a month delay in the English adaptation of the series, and this might also impact a little bit on the game, just so releases happen more timely in similar to kind of the episode releases. What do you guys think of this? Are you happy to see this trademark? Did you expect it to be applied for now, or did you think it would have been delayed? Leave your comments down below, like the video if you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe.